Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, family? What's going on? I was making a video concerning this topic a couple days ago, but I decided not to upload it. I was like, nah, I don't want to do it because I didn't want to look like a hater. But at this point, I just want to say it. Being an African American, right? We understand the history in this country that we live in as it pertains to us, and we understand everything that we have been through, and everything that we continue to go through. And it's obvious that nothing really has changed for us since we've been here. And so I'm just asking this question because I really can't figure it out, because I'm starting to believe, something is up with us as a people. Something is up because, and I don't, when I say this, I don't want to come off as a hater or some type of newfound anti-African type of person. I'm not one of those guys. But when you look into the Pan-African philosophy, it's everything is African, we're African, and it's this upliftment of Africa, which is good. But the question that I have found, or a couple of questions that I have found within myself, is why do we remain here? I can't go on social media without being bombarded by images and videos of unfairness and mistreatment of African Americans. I'm bombarded by this on social media of the constant and frequent images and videos of the unfairness that you will be exposed to, of the mistreatment of African Americans. So the question that comes to me is, why do we stay here? Why do we continue to stay in this country if everything is so unfair for us? Why do we stay here? Why do we continue to stay here? Why do we stay in a place? Why do we continue to stay in a place that's unfair to us? Why do we continue to stay here? That makes no sense to me at all. Why aren't we galvanizing large masses of people and coming up with money? Because I think of it like, okay, if we're so African is a very large continent with a lot of space. Supposedly, African Americans only make up 14% of this country. That's a very small number, meaning African Americans can easily buy some land in Africa and start building cities. How hard could it be to start building cities in Africa, your own cities? Start building your own cities, own towns in Africa, and move there. I believe that we could literally do this with the money that we have here in America. Why stay here? Why stay here? Why not just get our own land in Africa and go move back home? Why continue to stay here as if something is going to change? So so the next question is it that certain figures don't intend anything to change, and do they receive benefits from this chaotic nature or a chaotic state that African Americans is living in? And is there certain figures that live and benefit off of that situation, meaning they don't intend for the situation to ever change because they found a niche from it? It's like, if a problem never gets solved, I will always have a job. I will always be able to get money because this problem creates an economic situation for me. You know, I really found this to be one of the major scams going on in the world today. Is that nobody really want to solve problems. They just want to get wealthy from the problem. All right. So, yeah. So at this point, and I'm getting older, but I'm still relatively young as it pertains to elders. So, I don't mean this in a malefic kind of way. It's just an honest question from the observations and the things that I see. As a human being, we have a tendency to question things. So yeah, I'm starting to ask, is this thing really real? Is this thing really real? Are people really serious? Do people really want to solve the problems that they are facing with? Really, do people really want to solve the problems they are facing with? Because it seems that the answers is simple. If you're on an island and some type of natural disaster is about to hit and destroy the island, it seems that the simple remedy will be to get off the island. So why are we here? Why are we staying here? Are anyone forcing us to stay here? Have we do we have any people going back to Africa trying to galvanize a space of our own? I'm not talking about trying to get in someone else's nation. No, I'm talking about leaving here, forming our own nation on our own land that was given to us, or that was sold to us from our forefathers, right? Because we are Africans and we come from Africa, and we have a Pan-African point of view, which means that all Africans love each other and want to do for one another. So we should be able to buy some land from Africa and live there and have our own thing and be out the way of the foot of the oppressor, right? But will this lead to a realization of will this lead to a realization of maybe they don't see us as we see them? All right. So, that's just kind of been on my mind for a while now, and I just wanted to express it. So, feel free to comment. And because I think at this point, this is something that really needs to be looked at. This is something that really needs to be looked at, because if not, obviously we can't expect anything to change. Obviously, we can't expect to change anyone. We can only change ourselves. And so, if we continue as a people to want to stay here and expect something to change, um, I think that would be very idiotic on our part. So, at this point, I don't think that we could even complain about anything um, that happens to us if we don't want to make a move as a people. All right. So, after a while, I don't really see any reasoning to share um, videos and things of this nature about any unfairness that's happening to black people, because there is no justice. Well, I can't say there is no justice. That would be a lie. I know money would never bring a life back, but people are getting paid for injustices that's happening to them. But the sad part about it is that these people who perpetrate and violate, it seems that they never have to do any type of jail time or anything like that. Yeah. So if we, if everything is so bad for us here, why do we continue to stay? I really would like to hear other people's opinions on this matter. So if you could, let me know what you feel about it.